Hey, this is Jay, and today I'm going to show you a few of the new features that are available in the latest version of Positrak Pro, version 2060, that was just released. So in point of sale, we have added a one-step discount or surcharge button to avoid having to manually add that to the invoice. So a lot of people are looking for a way to recoup credit card fees, and this is a fast way to add a credit card surcharge if you want. Or if you want to work it the other way around and bump up your pricing and then do a cash discount, that works too. It is off by default, but we can enable it for you and set it up either way you like. So if you were to build your invoice, and right before going to finalize, you can hit surcharge down here at the bottom right, or discount, and then proceed from there. Also here in point of sale, in the transaction search, we have added a show returns only checkbox that will filter and just show you returns. So if you're trying to track down how much a particular account is returning, you can look in the transaction search and that checkbox will filter that for you. Also in point of sale, in the recall screen for recalling hold tickets and quotes, we've added a little color coding here to help differentiate how long the tickets have been stored in the system. So 31 plus is going to highlight in red, 8 to 30 in yellow, and 0 to 7 in green, just to help you if you're trying to keep track of what you have there and trying not to let them stay in there too long. This is just a little visual effect to help with that. In the purchase order screen, there are a few new features. One of them is an option to delete expired back orders based on a specified number of days outstanding. So if your supplier only holds back orders for 45 days, we can now specify the same thing in your system, and you will be prompted when you open the PO menu if there are outstanding back orders that need to be cleared out. So again, this is something else that's off by default, but we can set it up for you. And when you go into purchase orders, if there are back orders beyond that specified number of days, it will just prompt you, clear back orders over 60 days, and you can just answer yes or no there. Yes, we'll take that, delete that PO, clear it out completely. We have also changed the calculation for min-max ordering. So previously, parts that were on another outstanding order were ignored completely on a following order, even if they still qualified to come up for a min-max order. So for example, if you say you stock 4 of one number and the min is 2 and that's where you want to reorder. Let's say you had 4, you sold 2, and they get back ordered. Then you sell 2 more a few days later. The second 2 sold would previously be ignored because that part was already on another order. Well, it's not like that anymore. Now it will reorder the second 2 on a following order, even if the other 2 are still outstanding on back order. And this didn't used to be much of an issue, but with the state that we're in right now with supply and with back orders, it was something that needed to be addressed. You also notice that we've changed the design up a little bit for the outstanding orders over here on the left. Same idea, but the text is a little bigger and much more readable, and it's a little more obvious what PO you're actually working with. So in the AR menu, accounts receivable, we have added a new option per account for service charges. So service charges obviously have always been there, and the checkbox is there, yes or no for that. But we've also added a second layer here in this version to specify where to start those, whether at 30 days or at 60 days. So you can change that per account, and the default is 30. That's what it always has been. But we added an option to stretch that out to 60 if you don't want it to add service charges until then. For specific accounts, you can do that. And then finally, a report that a lot of people have been looking for is in the price updating menu. There is a forced pricing report. This will just show you a report of all your forced pricing that you have outstanding, so that you can keep track of that. That's it. There is a lot more in version 2060. There's a very large release. There's a lot of other things, but these were just the main features that we wanted to show you. And so give us a call if you need help, or if you want to schedule an update, or if you have any questions about these features.